Hi everyone, my name is Syrine and I am an EPG and international student at Berea College. Today I would like to share with you the Trans-America experience from an international perspective. Berea is one of the important stops of the Trans-America Trail. So how can you get a taste as an international tourist of this small authentic town in just 36 hours? My traveler persona is Sebastian, and first I want to analyze my chosen persona starting with his backgrounds, his unique experience as biker, and then finally biking the Trans-America Trail from an international perspective. So Sebastian is a young European man, 24 years old from Belgium. He came to America in May 2015 to bike the Trans-America Trail with his childhood friend Walter. They are both engineer graduates, and after biking across Europe, they are looking for something different, something authentic. They are doing 4,300 miles in 75 days. Sebastian represents the demographic of people who enjoy nature, adventure, and exploring. He also represents the demographic of tourists who appreciate history and would stop by museums. And when he was asked why biking, he simply said, "If you see something, it's easier to stop your bike and turn around instantly." Before coming to the US, they made researches on local food for particular states on Wikipedia. They looked online for maps and stops and museums on the way. And before coming to Berea, they posted on the Berea Facebook page if someone would host them while they take one day off in Berea. One of Berea College students was interested in learning Dutch and was curious about the European culture, stepped in and offered Sebastian and Walter his couches. The main reason behind this journey is exploring the American history through biking. As we can see here, Walter is posing for a picture in Richmond National Battlefield Park. Now the news always cover America as New York City or California. However, this ultimate adventure made them explore the other side of America, the South, the dependent Appalachia. The conversations that I had with local residents were eye-opening conversations about the other side of America, stories that I would have never heard otherwise, says Sebastian. The Trans-America Trail has 600 miles in Kentucky, begins in Crittenden County, and travels east to Elkhorn City. And Berea lays on this trail as home to a large concentration of artists and craftspeople. Tourism has a huge impact on Kentucky. As Rita Smart affirmed, for every $1 spent on tourism, the state of Kentucky gets $15 revenue. In Appalachia, what stood out the most to them was hospitality. People offered their couches, churches offered their mattresses and kitchens. People ordered drinks and dinners for them. Sebastian appreciates this in his blog, saying, "In the morning we woke up in the Methodist church with the smell of fresh eggs and bacon. Every Sunday, the church provides a breakfast for the community. Other than the free lunch church, the two adventure international tourists spent $30 per day on food. They saved $8,000 for this trip, and they are willing to get the best out of it. Plus, they were excited about the free refills they got at the restaurants. However, their spending is limited when it comes to souvenirs. As bikers, they would want to avoid the extra weight." This journey was unique to them. However, sometimes they were disappointed with food. They did not expect restaurants to be serving burgers as local food. As internationals, to them burgers mean fast food. Also, in Europe the bikers did not have to deal with dogs, as they had in eastern Kentucky. Now, if you want to learn more about their experience, you should visit their blog and read their unique stories. For them, Berea was a break stop. They arrived on Wednesday and decided to have Thursday off. And now, the 36 hours journey in Berea begins. The bikers found TripAdvisor very helpful. Berea was relatively present on social media, 21 things to do, 44 restaurants. TripAdvisor is a good tool to save time while looking for the most authentic experience. Sebastian and Walter are looking for the unique American experience. They're sick of fast food and they're looking forward to tasting local food. Money is not an issue as they mentioned that their travel expenditure reached $30 a day. They decided therefore to go to Boone Tavern restaurant. There, they were served spoon bread. Spoon bread is Kentuckian native dish as Richard T. Hawken, manager of Boone Tavern in Berea, called it the richest, lightest, and most delicious of all cornmeal breads. Not only they would enjoy the local food, but also the history of this hotel that was built to accommodate Berea College hosts. One summer, Berea College president's wife managed to host 300 guests. Thus came the suggestion of building the hotel. After hearing the story of Boone Tavern Hotel and its reference to Daniel Boone, the explorer of Kentucky, they decided to stop by the Boone Marker. Across the street from Boone Tavern Hotel stands Boone Trace Marker that marked the trail that Daniel Boone made from North Carolina to Kentucky in 1775. The native Belgians are looking for a rich history experience of exploring the South, and they got it. Just down the street, they catch the fat shop before it closed to have ice cream. Around 8 p.m., they went to their host's place to get some rest for an exciting journey on the following day. On Thursday, the bikers would take this day off and hike to the Pinnacles after having breakfast at BC&T around 7:30 a.m. This is a 6.6-mile hike that will take around 3 hours to complete, enough time to enjoy the scene, to stop and take pictures on rocks and on top of the Pinnacles. A fabulous view from the top. As Holden, Berea College Rising Junior said, once reaching the top, that is where the true treasure is found. After almost 3 hours hike to the Pinnacles, they would pull out their phones to look on Yelp for a good place for lunch to compensate lost calories. On one of the reviews, Elizabeth wrote, "And we were tired of fast food and decided to take a chance and are happy we did. They were looking for authentic local food and therefore decided to try Dinner Bell. They ordered Swiss steak, mashed potatoes, and fried apples." From 1 to 5 p.m., they started exploring the city. They wanted to explore Berea College first, as Berea is known as the town built around the college. Then they went to the college square. They went to the log house, where masterpieces are created by Berea College students since 1893. This is the premier showplace for Berea College students' talent. Then they stopped by Peacecraft for fair trade products, and they bought fair trade chocolate. Then they stopped by the Students' Craft in College Square to watch students like Shona and Sarah making brooms from scratch. And finally, the store next door is Berea Arts Council for woodwork and jewelry. Tired of walking from store to store? Well, it's time to freshen up with locally grown fresh fruits. The bikers stopped by the farm store for a fresh variety of sweets and fruits and vegetables. Then around 5 p.m., they went to Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, as they read on Yelp that is the ultimate place for people like them who want to try to avoid burgers and American greasy pizzas. It serves country food, country chest salad, homemade chicken dumplings, and homemade dessert. Creepers barter, but barters do not creep. Sounds familiar? This is what EPG students learned from their journey in Virginia. And this is how the bikers wanted to end their journey in Berea. So they decided to watch at 8 p.m. a play at the Berea Arena Theater. The bikers enjoyed their 36 hours in Berea, and they left us with open thoughts. The bikers identified an absolute need for a bike shop. They also acknowledged the value of science. As one of them said, "We need science as bikers, so I can be recognized as welcomed, not as a homeless person." This emphasized on the absolute need for the city of Berea as a trail town. The Trail Town project will enhance the local economy through the emerging potential business opportunities. Think about it. It will be a whole beneficial project for the whole community. Now I hope you too enjoyed the 36 hours in Berea presentation. If you stopped by, now you know what to do. Thank you.